I created Uncertainty School to give leaders at any level, whether you're managing yourself, a small team, or a business, the tools, strategies, and confidence to lead change without losing yourself. I think very often leaders feel alone in change, and I reflected on how, having been a change management consultant for a decade, I was sitting on a lot of tools and skills and practical applications that could be quite helpful.
I came here today because I've just started a new role as a leader and it's very new to me. I work in design and design is all about solving problems, and with that comes a lot of change, making sure people are open to that change and communicating it.
If I think more generally about technology and product management, uncertainty at the moment is really affecting hiring. Where can I use AI instead of people? How do I get people to best use AI to have the best outcomes?
So figuring out how us as a startup that existed pre-AI, really relying on data, how we navigate that space in terms of building the AI into our products. It's not going to replace the customer-facing team, but it's trying to bring that into their roles, into their day-to-day in the way that we help customers.
We've just gone through a acquisition, so there's a lot of uncertainty that comes with that when it comes to just navigating new systems, new processes, new colleagues, and trying to understand your role as your role continues to change and evolve, and your team has different changes and different needs as well.
I think leaders want to show up with a high degree of certainty, and they're afraid that demonstrating any uncertainty is conflated with vulnerability, and that creates a space of fear. So embracing uncertainty and understanding how we can use that as a strength rather than showing up as a weakness is an opportunity. And I don't think there are enough resources for people to really understand that.
So for Uncertainty School, I've developed this framework called the 5 Steps to Unlock Change. The first step is strategy. Every change, big or small, needs a strategy in place so we know where we're going and why we're doing it. Then we need style. What leadership style are we going to use for this? Is it directive and taking control, or is it one where we want to bring people with us and make it super collaborative? Then we look at stakeholders. So stakeholders are not just those that we report up to, but actually they're everywhere. The ghosts in the stakeholder map can come out of nowhere and hold things back. We then look at support, so making sure that you don't feel alone and you're supported and you keep your resilience up and you keep that perspective, because change does get very emotional. When we're leading it and we get lost in it, it can feel personal. And then lastly, we look at structures. So what are the systems that you can put in place that enable your change to work without being directly involved and having to be in every meeting all the time? What I love about in-person workshops is the connection that it creates across this community of participants. Whether we're doing it with a mixed group from many different companies, or we're doing it internally with a company and we're having different departments, it's amazing to see these aha moments of like, wow, you're going through that too? It allows this calmness to come in and for people to feel like they're seen, they're not alone, and it really gives them confidence to keep going, knowing that they've got that support in their peers.